Hello everybody, I'm Nitin Gupta, founder and CEO of FlytBase. We build developer platform for commercial drone applications. So basically you can think of FlytBase as FlytBase is to commercial drones as Android is to smartphones. So it's a complete developer platform which helps developers build their applications for commercial purposes. So let me start with a brief history of drones. So when I started in this industry, so I've been working on drones for the last 15 years or so. So when I started in this industry, it was mostly about military drones. So we were building technology, navigation systems, algorithms, software, electronics, everything directed towards military use of this technology. Over the last few years, there was a lot of excitement around consumer drones. So you see a lot of people using drones for hobby applications, not just general photography and things like that. And now recently, over the last couple of years, there is a lot of interest in commercial applications of drones. So these applications, it span a wide range of use cases, right from delivery to inspection, surveys, medical emergencies, other kinds of disaster management and so on. So what is interesting about commercial drones is, one is it is right now projected to be the fastest growing segment within the drone industry. So it is projected to become a $127 billion industry in a few years from now. What is interesting about this industry is that each of these use cases is very different from each other. So for example, if you are using a drone for agriculture versus you are using a drone for delivery or inspection, each of these use cases you need to do a lot of customizations, because these are drones which are being used by businesses for some serious application. It's not just a photography drone. All the photography drones, they are more or less similar. They will just have a camera and they will have all the basic similar features, similar set of features. But in this case, you need to do a lot of customization before it becomes useful for your business. So each application is unique. So how do you make drone developers or drone makers talk to applications? So there are two different worlds that exist today. So there is a world of drone makers and operators who understand how to build drones, how to fly drones, how to collect data using drones. And then there are business application developers or software developers who are building business applications, your ERP applications or CRM or different kinds of business applications. The challenge is how to make these two worlds talk to each other so that your systems are more integrated, more autonomous, and you can seamlessly convert your data that you're capturing from the drone into something useful for your business. So what we are building is a platform which has three key components. So one of the components is the Flight OS, which is the operating system which sits on the drone. So this is the layer which takes care of all your real-time interaction with the drone. So you need a layer which is directly speaking to the hardware, collecting all the data from the hardware, your payloads and navigation algorithms, all the key software on the hardware. The second piece is on the user interface. So when you're operating a drone, you typically would have either a mobile or a web-based interface, and you need to build this application customized for a use case. So our customers are basically drone developers who are building drones for agriculture or for inspection. And within inspection, you will notice that an inspection of a wind turbine is very different from inspection of an oil refinery, right? So you need a custom user interface to be built for this customer, for which we provide these SDKs, using which it becomes much faster for our customers to build these custom user interfaces. And the third piece is in the cloud. So all the data, all the processing which need not be done on the drone. So because on the drone you could only carry so much of processing power. So rest of the processing power is made available through the cloud. So if you're trying to generate large 3D maps and things like that, so all that data is captured on the drone, it is pushed into the cloud, and then you can offload all that heavy computation into the cloud. So once you have things in the cloud, of course you can connect to other third-party APIs. So for example, if you want to connect things to Salesforce, or if you want to connect to Google Cloud, or you want to use any other APIs, so all that data becomes available so that you can connect with other applications and make more interesting business applications, or you can have your own custom applications and so on. So the core component of our offering is the Flight OS part, which sits on the drone. So what is interesting about this offering is, one is it is agnostic to the kind of drone you have. So you could have a hexacopter, quadcopter, or a fixed wing, or a traditional helicopter kind of a system. So your drone could be of any shape, form, size. We are agnostic to that. We are still able to manage your drone. The second layer, which is your electronics layer. So your electronics layer could be from NVIDIA, Intel, Qualcomm. So those are the three major players who are working in the drone industry today. We are the only software stack today in the world which is compatible with all of these hardware operators. So you can pick hardware from any of these manufacturers, you put our operating system, you get the same APIs on top. And this is the stack which goes on the drone. So it provides you the basic drivers, safety features, navigation, payload management, your basic computer vision and machine learning libraries, and then on top of it, authentication, security, and so on. So other key pieces of the offering are, of course, the simulator and the SDKs. So basically, when you're building an application, you need to also test and then deploy your application. For testing your application, we provide a simulator. So whatever application you have built, you can completely test it in a 3D simulator without putting that application on a real drone. So this is again a core part of the offering, which helps our developers save a lot of time and effort into testing their application before they deploy it on a real drone. And once you have all this stack, now the developers can use these APIs to build applications of different kinds. So we have customers who are building applications for all of these use cases. So customers doing it for agriculture, for delivery, construction, and so on. So these are some of the user interfaces or final application, how it looks to the user. So when you look at this application, this is a sample application for agriculture. So here this application is on the user device using our SDKs, and this application is not only controlling the drone, but it is also talking to the cloud. So it is talking to the drone in order to fetch the data and automate the flight and so on. And once the drone flies along a certain pattern or collects the data is pushed into the cloud, and again the process data is made available in the same application. This is another application for a wind turbine inspection. So here you will notice that this application looks very different from the previous application, and that is the power of the platform. That you can quickly build such purpose, customized drone for a specific purpose or specific use cases. And this wind turbine inspection, again, you are flying along to the hub of the wind turbine and then scanning each of the blades, collecting all the data, and then using the cloud to process those images to figure out where the cracks are or where the problems are. So we have over 50 paying customers in more than 20 countries and 300 other users. We have a strong tech team. So I am the founder and CEO. I did my BTech from in aerospace engineering from IIT Bombay, Masters from University of Maryland. My other team members are from IIT Kharagpur, Georgia Tech, University of Edinburgh. So very strong tech team. We have won a number of awards and recognitions over the last couple of years. So we were recently awarded Best Startup from TiEcon Pune last month. We are also part of Cisco Launchpad Accelerator program. We have been working closely with Cisco to bring some of their applications into the drone world. We received seed investment from Venture Center based out of Pune. We also are the first company to have received investment from TiE Pune Angels. These are some of the testimonials from our customers. So 3D Robotics, one of the major US-based drone companies, the CEO, he has evaluated our platform, and this is what he had to say. EnviroDrone is another customer of ours who is using our platform for building drones for survey applications. And there's another company which is building drones for capturing unauthorized drones in the skies using our platform. So they're building all of their drones, all of their technology on top of our platform. So thank you so much.